Greetings, scoundrels. Welcome to part 8 of the Blades in the Dark Roll20 review. This is actually a bonus section because this is about the Blades in the Dark character sheet, which is free use for anybody. You don't need to have the compendium, you don't need to have the module. But we have reviewed some characters that came as part of the module as well. But those were just things that we set up in advance. You could do those as well. So for instance, if we look at the cutter that's set up here, we have the iconic image of our cutter, our Ezekiel. We have the description of the character, and then we have the very basics of the sheet started. But if you just started a brand new game, you didn't have any modules, you didn't have any compendiums, you were just selecting the Blades in the Dark character sheet. Then when you are in the journal and you say add character, it's going to give it an automatic name. You can change that name to anything you like. And it's going to give you a blank bio, no picture, no description, but you can edit it and add all those things. When you go to character sheet, it's going to show you this very empty playbook. And all you need to do to specify it is first decide what you want the character sheet to be for. Is it for a character? Is it for your crew? Or is it to track your faction status? By default, it starts here on the character mode, but if you click on this little toggle button, you can go into crew mode and you can select what kind of crew you have, or you can go into faction mode and it will list the factions. If you click the generate factions button, it will populate them with all the factions from the book. So let's go back to character mode, because that is, and it's a little bit confusing. Theoretically, one character sheet can hold both a character, a crew, and faction status. I don't recommend that. I recommend splitting it all out, so I can be looking at my character and someone else is looking at the crew, and it won't change modes. If two people are both looking at the same sheet and one changes mode, it changes it for everyone else, so you can't be looking at different content. So I really recommend dedicating each sheet to one of those things. So in this case, we're going to go with the character, and all you do is you type in the playbook name. So for instance, if I wanted to play a Lurk, I just type in Lurk, and boom, it fills everything in. It automatically says that I'm a stealthy infiltrator or burglar. It automatically gives me 2 dots in prowl and 1 dot in finesse. It automatically includes all of the Lurk items, their special items in the load, as well as the Lurk special abilities. It includes their shady friends. It's the whole Lurk character sheet. It's everything you need to do to get started. You're going to then proceed. This is just like if you got the Lurk sheet printed, you just printed it and you're now filling in the dots. So everything you want to do, you can do from here. A few notable things: if you want to roll any of these stats, for instance, if you want to roll your prowl, you can just click on it and ask you the position, ask you the effect, ask if you have any bonus dice, and hit roll. And sadly, in this case, our Lurk had a bad outcome. Sneaking around turned out to be no good. But lots of things work like that. You can also click here to indulge your vice. You can click here to roll a fortune roll, and it'll ask you how many dice you're rolling and what it's for. Getting out of trouble. And that's a slightly better roll in this case. And then within the character sheet, the special moves have this little bell icon. If you click on, it will send the details to chat of what that move does. All of this beautiful chat outcome was done by Tim Denis, and Jacob was the one who made the actual character sheet itself. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it does a whole lot. We really love it, and this part is free, available to anyone. I'll briefly go over the other sections as well. The crew mode, let's say I made a brand new character and I want to make this for a crew sheet. If I type in crew, it'll ask what type of crew we are, and I'm going to say we're shadows. And when I fill that in, it automatically fills in again the crew contacts, the crew claims map, the crew special abilities, all the upgrades, everything here, just like you had done a crew sheet. And finally, you can go into faction mode and you can say, yeah, city council doesn't like us, but we're in good with the dockers. Sure, that maps. Those are all there. So that's the Blades in the Dark character sheet. Again, free to use for anyone who would like it. It's for many a year we played just with this, and it's a really great tool, and I hope it helps you get up to no good.